we'll go through one by one on this panel discussion. So click on that point. Thank you. So we'll take this panel discussion up to 1 because there are few presentations from lead volunteers, and we'll take some pictures after every project or activity is completed. They're explaining the purpose of their project or activity and the team involved and the status of that project now and the future plans. The way forward they can explain and invite other family members of SCR to join your project, means our project. So then we'll take a group photo. A photographer is available, so we can take photo of your team that working for that particular project or activity. So that is the plan for this panel discussion. So this is the agenda: societal development, teams for projects and activities. What are the different roles in a team and projects that we are having and activities. So let us see the roles in the team. So every project or activities has the guide or mentor. So what is the role of a guide is to, in the context of overall effort for the education, that humanistic education, we are holistic development, we are working, the guide has this overview, and with feeling of relationship and responsibility, he handholds the team, lead volunteer, and also the team members. So what is the role of lead volunteer? He again takes the responsibility, ownership of that project or the activity, and he handholds the remaining team members with feeling of relationship and with enthusiasm, and he is able to guide his observation freely to other team members, and able to relate to team and to the guide also. He will, whenever required, he will go to take the inputs, guidance from the mentor. So when he struck up, if a project is stopped or if he is facing some difficulty in taking it forward, he goes to guide and take his mentorship. He will take the guidance. So he don't need reminders because he is the lead volunteer. So nobody will tell what to do next. So based on the purpose of the project, he plans the project and it takes forward. So there is no reminders for the team lead. So he has to take it forward. All this with feeling of relationship. And there are proactive volunteers, active volunteers, less active volunteers in the team. And what is the role of volunteer is to take care of that specific task or project which is assigned to that member, and he will be able to take guidance from the lead volunteer, and he can share freely his observations with the lead volunteer. So proactive volunteers are self-motivated, so they will take up their ownership of that responsibility assigned to them and looks into overall education and well-being of all, and he also doesn't need any reminders about his activity or the assigned work. And we have active volunteers. When we assign some work, they will do actively. Then again we do some more activity or responsibility, they will do that. There are less active volunteers who needs more reminders. They take up task but they don't finish it. So they may have some difficulty. So we have to, one thing is we are not leaving any team member. If they have some commitments they are not able to do at this time, fine. But we are not leaving them. They are our family. Whenever they are able to do that, we'll again invite them, we'll help them. But we'll on the personal basis, we'll call to them when they will be available. What is the now? What is the situation? Is there any guidance required from our side? We'll definitely do that. But we'll not leave any member as such. So if they are leaving for some time being, that is fine. But we are not leaving any member. All are our family. So we are always welcome to less active volunteers also. So these are the projects and activities that is there. So many of the projects here, some of them we are involved in SCR. Some of them we are not involved at this point of time, but in future we'll be taking up few of them. So the first one is holistic human health. So Sharmila Didi is the guide for this project, and there are many volunteers, lead volunteers. From SCR, we have some volunteers involved in this project. So we'll come to that. I'll just briefly mention what are the projects and activities, then we'll go in detail. So then there is translation. Yesterday we have released this teacher's manual. There are 9 languages we are trying to translate this. So the Sunil Kumar Bhaya and Dilip Devnath Bhaya is also guiding that project. And course material updation, this is from admin. UHV 1 workbooks, role plays, and self-learning material. This is last national conference we had this project, and few volunteers, myself and Nidhi Didi, we have taken this as lead volunteers, but few meetings happened. I'll explain that in a while. So few volunteers joined. Then morning session case book, Soumya Didi, Bhagishali Jadhav Didi is lead volunteers. Minor degree course material preparation, Kumar Sambhu Bhaiya and Dr. Gopal Babu Bhaiya is the lead volunteers. There are few more projects which is yet to be decided, the lead and guides, that is minor degree online courses, UHV model for counseling. This is led by Supraja Didi and Mahesh, but now Mahesh Korebhai is little busy with some other activities. So Sharmila Didi is guiding this counseling project, UHV model for counseling. And system development, Rathod Bhaiya, Anil Singh Rathod Bhaiya, Akash Bhaiya and Devesh Bhaiya is there. And Rajul sir is guiding this project. When we come to implementation activities, so there is resource development, and UHV Kumar Bhaiya, Umesh Bhaiya, Banu Bhaiya is their guides and lead volunteers, and Kumar Sam Bhaiya is the guide. And UHV implementation, National Connect, Jitendra Bhaiya and Umesh Bhaiya is heading this. And international conference, Ila Didi is there, Ishrat Didi is there, and Rajal sir is guiding this activity. And volunteer development, self and team. So now we have regional wise volunteer meetings, regional meeting, team development meetings. But overall volunteer development, we are under Kumar Bhaiya and Umesh Bhaiya's guidance. Then there is technical support activity and media and communication. Now in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, it is taken to schools. So this activity is also there, UHV in school education, and extension activities in jails, villages, and there are so many activities listed. We'll be focusing on the activities where the SCR volunteers are representing these projects and activities. So if you see holistic human health, Vasanti Didi, Shrija Didi and Sunita Didi, now Vasanti Didi and Sunita Didi were not able to come to this meet. So we have Shrija Didi. She will be explaining about this project. I will be explaining about the translation. We have Shesha Didi, Srinivas Gupta Bhaiya, like 10 people we have in this. So most of us are there. So we'll see this. And role play, I'll briefly explain. And morning session coordination in southern India. And this we are not involved, minor degrees, so we will not go into those projects. And activities, RP development, Prashant Didi will explain. Some of us are trying to give demos and trying to be developed as potential resource person. So what is the procedure to go through before we take up sessions? We'll see that. And implementation, all RCs are involved in implementing the UHV in various institutes. So I'll request Prashanthi Didi to brief about UHV implementation in various institutes at what level. And this nodal centers, potential nodal centers, the new addition, the mentors, and what are the roles of the mentors in these nodal centers and potential nodal centers. And international conference, Ishra Didi is actively involved. So Ishra Didi will explain about international conference. And volunteer development, self and team. So we're all involved, all RCs. Let us see brief about that. And these few things not yet started in our region. So media and communication. So including video editing, Banisha Didi is here. So whenever there is international conference or some event, she prepares all this, whatever required for publishing in LinkedIn or something. So she will be briefly explain about that. Amundeshwari Didi will explain about video editing part. So this is the plan for this remaining time. So now we'll switch over to the projects on PPT. Very easy. Now I'll welcome Shrija Didi to explain about the holistic human health. 10 minutes or less.
Less than 10.
Yes.
Just read out.
Slide change.
అక్కర్లేదా need where to slide and then you change it. What is this? It's not changing. So, good morning to all. I am in the holistic health team, and our mentor is Sharmila Didi. So I'll be telling about the projects and the meetings that are conducted for this holistic health. And basically, the holistic health, like UHV, we are having a holistic health book where Sharmila Didi is one of the author, and we are following that in our meetings. And based on that only, we are having the discussions, and everything is done based on that particular book. But it is having UHV as a base, where health is also given consideration. So coming to the team, actually we have a lot of members in our health team, but here only who are participating in most of the activities, we have mentioned them. Mentor is, as I mentioned, Sharmila Didi, and team members, Dr. G. Mirnalini Didi, Dr. Aprajita Didi, Dr. Amipara Maninal sir, Dr. Swapan Chanana, Dr. Pallavi, and myself. We are there as team members. And we have some more team volunteers like Sunita Didi, Kritika Didi, and Bhuvneshwari Didi. These team members and volunteers mainly we are working for international conference. Coming to the projects at present which are going on under the holistic health team. First one is content for Triple H courses. Holistic human health as course is also being introduced as UHV is introduced in our curriculum. So it is introduced at SRM at present. Under Triple H courses, Triple H1 and Triple H2 courses and FDPs are developed. Triple H1 content is already ready, and Triple H2 content, it's in process. Coming to PRP development, we are having a meeting session where all of us are taking up the content and we are trying to explore the content. So facilitators prepared to content Triple H1 course at SRM. So the course content which was developed, it was already conducted as an FDP at SRM also. The next one is proliferate Triple H to complement UHV. So SRM has implemented Triple H1 as a value-added course in MBBS. That's what I already mentioned. Then health panel in international conference. From last 3 years in the international conference, we have a panel for health also. In that, for 3 days, as our conference is for 3 days, we'll be having the content. First day, mostly it is the need for holistic human health. Second day is vision of holistic human health. And third day is based on the implementation of holistic human health. So now these meetings also we have started. We have started with the rehearsal also. But content-wise, Didi is trying to align it with this year's theme. So every year we'll be having a theme for the conference. So based on that theme, a small change we'll bring into the content so that it becomes aligned with the theme of the conference. Last thing is one project is also there like web page creation and maintenance. We are trying to have a web page also for our holistic human health. So what is the content to be put in that web page? Creating the content, maintaining the content there. So that is another work which is taken as a project. Now, some of us till now, Sharmila Didi and Mirnalini Didi were doing all the work. Now we have divided some part of this. Conference part, Swapan sir and Amipara sir, they are taking the lead. For web page creation and content, Aprajita Didi and we both are doing. And for health meets, Mirnalini Didi is taking care. Mirnalini Didi has done all the content for Triple H1. The PPTs, content was given by Didi. PPTs were made ready by Mirnalini Didi. And then next is, then are we having our meetings? Health meet, mostly we have Saturday 4:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. In that, we'll be having a small part of yoga session also, and then content discussion of the health book. And next is conference related. As we have a health panel in the conference, we have a meeting on Monday, 6:30 to 7:30. And PRP for our PRP is potential resource person. So resource person for holistic health, again, we have a meeting on from 7:30 to 8:30 on every Mondays. So 3 meetings we have, especially for our health team. So thank you very much. So this is what, Didi, anything else you would like to tell? Thank you very much. Yes, I would invite any of the co-explorers here, if you are interested in joining our health team. Pavan Bhaiya is psychologist. Didi, Pavan Bhaiya wants to join. You also. Maushmi Didi, no?
Briefly tell about the project, madam. What we covered in the project.
Project is like, one thing is international conference is there in November. So in that panel discussions will be there. In this meeting, conference meet which I have written, no? Monday, 1 hour meeting will be there. We'll be doing rehearsing for that conference. So panel discussions will be there. We all will act as doctors, but actual doctors will be somebody else. So what kind of discussion will go on? We'll be having a rehearsal of that. So general kind of questions only, what is the condition of health today, whether it is sustainable or not. So those kind of things we'll be discussing so that we get an idea. So in that some different roles will be there. One person will act as an anchor, other person will act as a moderator, then some panelists. For
Audience.
no, we are only audiences, meeting people only. It's only preparation. Actual conference, audience will be, delegates will be there. So that is conference part one is there. Another is health mate. In that only that I told you, book is there, holistic health book. So content of that book we'll be discussing. Those things will be there.
You also develop a reading material and.
Already material is there, slides for Triple H course. We are now making it in the form of slides, like how UHV online workshop will be done. So workshops will be done for Triple H also. For that, we need to have slides. So those things we are preparing, plus web page.
And you can mention that book has reached the other country.
Czech Republic.
You can announce that.
So the holistic book is being appreciated by Czech Republic people also, and they want to collaborate with us, and maybe they want to use it in their country also, because they found it to be very useful. Because it's not only health, because when we generally see health, it is considering only body part. But in our health book, we are considering human being as a whole, where self and body both is involved. So that thing they have appreciated a lot. Maushmi and Pavan Bhaiya said they want to join our team. Acha, you want to, Bhaiya, Didi is suggesting you will be good for counseling, psychology. Maushmi, you come. You are in our team now. Just you show your interest, we'll include you in our team. I'll.
Thank you. You can be that side on this. Yeah. So now we'll move to next project, that is translation. So translation project is like it takes time. So that's why it's a project. If it is activity, it is continuous. But project is something which has time limit and we complete that. So the purpose of this is most of time when we go to deliver this UHV to some faculty in the college, some feedback comes that why can't you do it in regional language? So that has initiated this to translate UHV material into Indian languages. So these 9 languages, Bangla, Gujarati, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Oriya, Punjabi, Tamil, Telugu. So what we have in this is to translate glossary, the key words in UHV. So which is already completed, about to publish in 9 languages. We can refer in the different languages the same word, English, Hindi, all these 9 languages. What is the UHV keyword we can, that is available. So that will be released. Yeah. So we have used the first step. We have used Anuvadini translator. AICT has provided this translator AI tool. Then after that, the team members has gone through that, and there was only 45 to 55% in different languages. The similarity, the remaining is not that much effectively. It is done. So what we do is after mission translation, we do team review and also refine it. And also we take the help of the native speaker, subject expert. Review is taken by them. Then we go ahead with taking the inputs from the mentors, that is resource person who is well versed in that language. Then we incorporate all these inputs and then publish this whatever the translated work. So there are so many steps involved in each project. So the next one is teacher's manual. We have UHV2 teacher's manual that we have done yesterday. We have released that book pre-print. So before printing, this is like pre-print. And translation of slides, UHV1 introductory UHV slides, UHV2 slides. So this is UHV1 slides for student induction program, 15 sessions. Wherever the Hindi word is there, there we have translated to Telugu. So that is ready for sharing with students. And UHV intro still in progress. We are not started. One session I have started, but I'm not very much satisfied with the mission translation. So I'm doing slide wise. So it is taking some time. So UHV2 still to start. And finally, we want to do UHV2 test book also. This is the purpose of this and different levels of this project. Mentor is Sunil Bhaiya and Sarath Chandran Bhaiya also there initially. Dilip Devnath Bhaiya, they are mentoring this project. In Telugu translation, we have this review is happening for all the languages in from Friday on Friday 7 to 8 p.m. This is the team in Telugu translation. So Prashanti Didi, Ishrat Didi, Vasanti Didi, Srinivas Gupta Bhaiya, Rangnath Sir and Shesham Didi, Subbarao Bhaiya, Chandrasekhar Bhaiya. So he was supposed to join today, so he is not here. Sheshi Kumar Bhaiya. So all these, initially there were few more joined and then they left in between. But we are continuing this. Translation meeting happens Monday 8:30 to 10 p.m. So we sit and review the up to 10 p.m. So before we go to bed, we do this. And previously I used to have Thursday 6 to 7 also, but now there is 7 to 8. Now there is self-development meeting for SCR, so that timing is clashing. We are not doing that. So I already told the completed work for teacher's manual. Anuvadani translation was done initially, but we have taken Google translation also. But again, we have to review, like what it does is it gives the brief as it is the translation. So in Telugu, it will not come the way we want. So we have to rewrite that whole sentence. So sometimes we do in one meeting, that is 1.5 hour meeting, only one paragraph. So it takes so much time to refine it. And what is to be done here is um, we also take review from volunteers, refine. I already told we take review from PRP. Shiva Shankar Bhaya is familiar with this content and he's connected from long time. So he helps in reviewing it. Hari Bhaya from NIT Warangal is also helping this. So we are refining and also refining with native speakers and subject expert. Still, we had to get ISBN numbers for this yesterday preprint release, and doing this printing work is pending. So we have glossary ready, teacher's manual and UHE1 slides ready in Telugu. So we can conduct UHE1 workshops in Telugu also. So this much work has been done, and now I welcome all the I welcome other members to join the translation team. Initially, Raidu Bhaiya was also gave his interest, like he want to do that. He has always has this, but due to his busy schedules, he is not able to join the meetings and participate. But he also has this intent to join the team. So I now invite all the team members, Prashanti Didi, Ishrat Didi, Srinivas Bhaiya, Rangna sir. So all, now you can come for photo, Shish. That side few people, this side few. అటు పక్క. రంగనాథ్ సార్ కమ్, శ్రీనివాస్ భయ్య.
కనిపిస్తుందా మధ్య బుక్ పెడదామా?
ఓకే.
బుక్ పెట్టి
థ్యాంక్ యూ, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
one of the most difficult projects where you have to spend your mind. Yes. That's really so.
Sheta Didi and Srinivas Bhaiya has helped a lot, and all others are consistently they are there. It took 3 years to shape this book. Maybe
What they have given, he has given the same words we have taken.
so. Thank you. That was there, that is hidden. That is target period is given, is hidden, so it's not coming. So that target will be keeps on changing. So initially, whenever it is finished, that is the target. Actually, we keep targets, but due to delay in the project, it gets postponed.
In both holistic health 1 and holistic health 2 workshops, our target was once the workshop was fixed. So workshop is fixed, then it has to be ready before that. Same thing happened for HL1. Same thing happened for the second one also.
So we had to fix a workshop in Telugu, then it will be done. Thank you. Deep. So any other member want to join, you can contact me. So we'll add into Telugu translation. Now or later, you can give your names. Purnima also I would have called. She also reads after my translation. I, and now she also reads one time and gives her inputs. We have put, maybe we'll include future. Hmm. No, now I cannot remember. So many people helped. So many people. They came, but for very short time they help and then they are busy. So many people are there. It's 3 years project, so I cannot recall all the names. But so many people has helped. From Vasavi College, there are 2 people, wife and husband. They also helped initially during the first initial pages. And Prashanti Didi's relative, Ram relative, he is a Telugu expert. So he attended 1 or 2 meetings and gave his inputs. So yeah, initial directions. So many people, but very few names. Next, we'll move to UHV workbooks and role plays. I'll briefly explain about this project. This is initiated in National Meet last year in April. So Nidhi Didi, myself, and now Lipika Didi also leading this project. So what is the purpose of this is to refine, review and update UHV1 slides, which is already done. And we had to develop practice sessions for this and activities, role plays, workbook from this content, and update the mentor manual, which is already there, so that we had to update. So we have done UHV1 slides refinement. Kumar Bhaiya and Rajal sir has refined it, and we have taken few sessions for all the volunteers how to take that content. Based on that content, now what we are doing is fixing the key takeaways from that session, 2 or 3 key takeaways. For each key takeaway, we are planning to develop a role play or activity. So we are planning to take the content 10 minutes, then give an assignment based on the role play. They have to do that assignment, then go to the next key takeaway, and then there is a break. So it is all leading to develop self-learning course. So like what we have in Swayam or Coursera, we want to develop an online UHV1 self-learning course. So this course we are planning. 2 meetings happened Tuesday 9 to 10 p.m. and we have decided on the key proposals of each sessions has been fixed. Now for first 2 sessions, the content is ready, and only thing is that role play activity that we are fixing. We are taking help of the students. So to develop this, and it will be, we are not decided which platform it will be. Based on the platform, we have to customize this content for UHV1. So Kumar Bhaiya and Rajal sir, Umesh Bhaiya, Gopal Bhaiya, Banu Pratap Bhaiya also in guiding, and many volunteers showed interest, but due to the clash in the timings, we are not able to fix the time. Tuesday 9 to 10, some more other meetings are there. So we are not able to continue the meetings, but most of volunteers from national meet, they have showed the interest in joining this project. As I told, refinement has been done by the help of Kumar Bhai and Rajul sir. And polls that we used to see in SDP, Student Development Program, that is also revised, section-wise assignments and quizzes also revised, pre and post survey forms, and not one, more than one SDP has conducted with the new PPTs, and also we have conducted these sessions with two resource talking to each other and taking session. Yashwant Bhaiya, Nidhi Didi, and wonderfully one session to take us through UHV1. And so most of the things I have explained. So this is about this project. Much more has to be done. This is very initial stage of the project. So if anybody is interested to join this project of UHV1 refinement, like we want to, yesterday also saying, Sunita madam was saying that how you can prepare this content like 10 minutes or reels or some, so we want for the latest people, their attention rate is less. So we want to develop reels or something based on the content. They work on that and do the assignment and understand the proposal. So if anybody is interested in this project, you are most welcome to join the project. Any questions or inputs? I know.
Interested.
Yeah, those who are interested. Chamundeshwari. Ah, okay.
If possible, it requires.
Yes, yes, students are required. There.
Yeah, she can.
SDP, online SDP. Next time. Yeah, I'm joining. This slide is shown. Thank you, Didi.
Any functions.
Yeah. So when I joined fifth batch morning session after sharing, then I have taken this responsibility of coordinating morning sessions in South India. So all the people who are willing to join morning sessions, my number is given. So they will be calling if they have difficulty in joining the morning sessions or registration. What is this actually? They will call for me. So when it is starting, session is starting, I used to get many calls from Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka about this. What is morning session? Will I get certificate? All this. So basically, most of us are joining this.
అవాంతరాలు వచ్చినప్పుడు బుద్ధిబలంతో అధిగమించండి. మీ ప్రతిభకు తగిన గుర్తింపు రాలేదు అనేటువంటి నిరాశను కూడా పొందకండి. ఏకాగ్రతకు భంగం కలిగించేటువంటి సంఘటనలు గురు శుక్రవారాల్లో కలిగే ఆస్కారం కూడా ఉంది. ఆస్తుల విలువ పెరుగుతుంది. గతంలో చేసినటువంటి మేలు ఏదైతే ఉందో అది ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఫలితాన్ని కూడా ఇస్తుంది. కొన్ని విషయముల యందు ఎవరైతే శత్రువులుగా ఉన్నారో ప్రొఫెషన్ పరంగా వారంతా మీకు మిత్రులుగా అవుతారు. అలాగే
Yeah. So most of us are joining this UHV morning meetings where Sharmila Didi, Gopal Bhai in Hindi session taking these sessions. So there are exercise 1 and 2. So observing self by self and observing self and body. So this 4-month course and no certificates, only our self exploration is the main agenda. So During the meetings also, when people don't get joining link or some difficulty in joining, they message me, then I talk to Parikshit via technical team.
So I have to open my laptop, then open more difficult. Why is it happening like that?
It pays the browser there. Copy the browser, the link is there. Copy it.
One thing is we had to update the Zoom and then remove the cache memory for Chrome, that Zoom. So that if you do, it will work. Or uninstall and install. Sometimes copying the link and putting in the browser will work. So some technical issue. So Tarabaya is for East and Vinay Bhaiya is for West India and Parikshit Bhaiya is for North. So during the start of the this morning session, we have some work, but it went very smoothly after that. Also, one more important thing is following up with the participants in the morning batch. So some people join, then they have difficulty in joining like this and they drop. So we call them and ask what is the difficulty, how is their explain. First we'll ask how it is going, what is your takeaways, then they will respond, no, I have some work, so I'm not able to. Then we invite from now onwards, let us see if you are able to join. So every month now it is started, Priyadarshini Didi will send the list and SCR list will be sent. So in that they will give 10 or 5 people list for one volunteer. We had to make a call to them and ask and note down each month their takeaways and the difficulties. So this work is been assigned. I think most of you has done this. Like Srinivas Bhaiya used to call morning batch participants, Chamundeshwari Didi, Prashanti Didi, Geeta Didi. We used to call the morning batch attending participants. So our work in this project will be calling, and when the new batch starts, we had to call the list given to us. Like in SCR, whoever attends the FDP online, offline, we have a list of say 150 people or 400 people. Then ask them to join and see how it goes with morning session. So we do that calling. So most of that they are attending this or doing that. So Shija Didi also takes up some calls. So now I invite all those who involved in morning sessions and calling can come here and take a photo. Yes. Sharmila Didi, you want to join? Click on this mouse. Come, Chamundesh.
Raghunath Bhai also call.
No, come, Didi. You. Rangnath sir, yes. Rangnath sir does no 3 times, 4 times more than what we do calling. We do 20 people, he does 80, 100 people calling. Come. Yeah, he's being big role. And Rangnath sir says, now today my calling is done. Is there more calling? Give it to me. Give it to me.
One participant commanded me how to.
Thank you all for that coordination and your support. in this project. Now we'll move to activities. So RP development, we'll call Prashanti Didi to take us forward and the UH implementation.
Can I leave it? Slide sheet separate చేస్తాను. ఏనా? సమీర్ అన్ని తగిలించేసుకుని
ఇది అప్పుడు మీరు ఏం పట్టుకుని
వద్దులే పెట్టేసుకో. ఇట్లనే బాగానే ఉంటుంది, నో ఇష్యూ. So namaste once again, Vanda. So regarding RP development, resource person development. So we need to spread this UHV too far from schools to the colleges, but we don't have sufficient resource persons. It's not just like any subject where we get trained, just listen and share the content with the students or faculty. There are a lot of things in this RP development. Actually, it is a well organized procedure. Initially, we are doing it in English only. In future, again, we'll be going for Telugu also. Once we have the mentors who are very well trained in English and who knows Telugu. Earlier, when we just introduced this UHP in the colleges, we had many persons who are well trained, and most of them, they've already prepared the PPTs. They were having the content also, and the content is uploaded in the AICD web portal. But the way it is to be delivered to the students, there we thought of taking very much care regarding that. The process, it used to start with the demos to the senior mentors in earlier days. Then afterwards, we are asked to present in the weekly meetings. Every Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon, we used to have the UHV meetings. There we used to present the meeting, this content. Then when we developed larger teams, so for all the 8 regions, we had separate team development meetings. Then we started delivering the content in the team development meetings. It's like, for example, I had a meeting every Tuesday from 7:30 to 8:30. So in our batch, Geeta Didi was there, Srija Madhu, she was there. So we had Kumar Sambhavaya as a mentor. So 15 minutes, 20 minutes we used to say, but usually it used to take some half an hour. So 2 or 3 slides we used to discuss elaborately. And many people were there in that meeting. Any questions they were asking us, and we have to face them. So it's not that they don't know the content. It's not that we are lacking the content, but the main point is to improve our competency. So we are just feeling like one family, and they're asking many questions. It's not like teasing also. Like any student may ask any type of question, any faculty member may ask certain questions. So all those questions, how we are able to answer, whether we are able to satisfy the person who is asking, and in the process, are we developing ourselves? And from SCR, so we have presently Jagadeesh Babu. I think now you have seen him. So, and Vasanti Didi They were giving the presentations initially in Saturday afternoons and Sunday afternoon meetings. And from there, we have every Sunday from 7:30 to 10 o'clock RP development meeting. So then we have the senior persons, Kumar Sambabhaya, Umesh Bhaya. So now again joined by Sunil Kumar Bhaya and Ashwin Patil Bhaya. So they are a team. So they will listen to our content and they suggest any modifications. It's not that just deliver the content and it's done. Any changes are there. So that they will be suggesting. Again, we'll be practicing in our team development meeting. Even I have given whatever proposals those are suggested, I have given the demo in the team development meeting. Again, if it is a small point, that it's fine. Again, if it is the repetition of the content, the whole thing, re-demo in the Saturday meeting. So the process is done with very much interest. So it's not just like we know the content and we deliver in the Sunday meeting and it is over. So now to Jagadeesh Babu and we also have the demos from Sesha Maheshwara. You two were there in our team development meeting, isn't it? Again, Sun given the demonstrations. Now, Sunita is also. And we are looking for, I think, Didi is also there, who promised us that she will develop as an RP. And most importantly, we are waiting for Geeta Didi and Ishwar because they have very much explored the content. But for some reason, they are not at all presenting whatever they have explored in the RP development meeting. So really, it will be of great help if you join us. So now, as per the actual persons who are doing, we have online content delivered by and even he has taken care of the. You must have seen recently he has joined that online staff FDPs also. So I have given some 11 demos and was told that you can go for SDPs and the introductory UHV, but we don't have many of this UHV FDPs proposed by the colleges. And when they are proposed, we may be busy. Like that, it's happening. And not only this giving demos, we draft the volunteers, the active participants, to be the co-facilitators and the observers for the FDPs, wherein they can pick up the content. Of course, it will be there, but still they can listen to the main resource person there and see how to do the deliverables. What type of questions the people will ask and how to face them, how to answer them. So these type of nuances they can pick up if they attend the face-to-face FDP. So I think if you observe all those volunteers who are here, almost they have attended all the duties as a co-facilitator and observer. So in turns, as far as possible, we are trying to give the opportunity to each and every one of the team development members. 3 meetings happen. Societal development meeting on Monday, team development meeting on Wednesday, and self-development meeting on Thursday. So once we feel that they are showing interest and they are involving themselves in EHV, they will be in the team development. Okay. So in the team development, again, we see what they are interested in, and we give the chance to each and everyone to attend the FDPs. Of course, OD letters will come from the AICT. This is what we are practicing. So
He has explained the process. There are some open questions. All of our SCR team has to come to this solution to these questions. We are not finding time for genuine weekly meeting because the time is very short for them. So we now decide that we need one more meeting for demos, only for demos. That we have to decide as SCR family, maybe other day or extend the time. Because we are not able to extend the team level if there are other meetings. So do we need a separate RP development meeting that we have to come to now or maybe in the society meeting or team development, we have to come to this solution for this. And whenever the RP research person recommends to give demos in central level, you can touch.
So now, initially, we want many of you to attend the team development meetings and we want you to come forward for the demos. Now we are having only 1 or 2 demos only, demo proposals from Sunita Didi. I think Srija Didi already went to the Sunday level, isn't it? So, but still, if any one of you wants to do the demos, then we are there. So depending on that, we will decide like whether we'll have a separate meeting. We are always there for you. Of course, I may not be available, but Jagadeesh Bhaiya, Ishrat, and many of us will be available and mentors will be there. So we want to develop more resource persons. This future content to nook and corners of the SCR region. Our proposal is, maybe you can say our dream is to have 1 UHV cell at least for each district, regional level.
Only after 8:30 I can do the demo.
Yeah. Yes.
I can come from the college 6:37. I can't 6:37. I got stayed there. This is my personal thing.
Yeah, but for me, after 8:30, yeah, there are some constraints, but those are all there. But within that constraints, we can discuss in the societal meeting and decide if any person.
Target of formally developed from by experience.
It's okay. By next day, teach after 8:30 only I can run the day.
That we discuss.
We will discuss. If you are very much interested, definitely we'll have the mentors even after 8:30 also. No issue.
Who will take the responsibility of tracking this RP development? How the given demo to BP, how to given the still there when they will be next time. So all this responsibility someone.
So only within the group. You have to call all the people.
Means SCR only.
The group, those who are interested to come that team development.
Team development only initially. From team development only initially. Yes. So from now.
Tracking person should also give them.
You better start, Ishran. Always. No, you have a very good understanding of the content, both of you. We invite you personally to from SCR region to start. So preparation and demo of team development and RP development by regions, demos in Sunday RP development meeting and central level. Of course, the record is maintained by the central team that is there. So from now onwards, we'll do in our this thing also, SCR also. Participation in SDP, online FDPs and various roles and face-to-face workshops. So even if you are, so here, I think all those who are there are already participating in one way or the other on various roles in face-to-face workshops. So if anyone would like to join, still join these workshops, helping us, you can let us know now.
Yeah, you can join this, take picture and the performance. Because of people active, rather than the whatever is not mentioned by SCR.
Yeah, I think there's you're also there. It's also there.
Srija, you have given no demo presentation. You are the part.
No, it's not like that. You.
The part.
No, you are the.
No.
Only once I want to become also right now.
Yeah, you want to become, you are coming. Once you come here, commitment is made. So why don't you join? Both of you want to take some more time? Geeta idiots.
You both are, yeah, you can come.
And we are making you to commit. No, we are not forcing you. You come. But because it has been long.
అక్కడ పెంచామని సేమ్ గా వచ్చేసినట్టు
అందుకే మేము లాగేస్తున్నాం, మీరు రాకుండానే ఉన్నారు. I think Rajal Bhaiya also should join because he will be the mentor to, from now onwards, Bhaiya will be listening. The middle. Bhaiya, come in middle.
He'll hold you to this photograph.
Bhaiya, come here, Bhaiya. Because you have to
नहीं
decide.
they are binding us तुम लोग करना है माला को बांध दे
I'll take one picture from this side to that side.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And next, regarding the UHV implementation.
There it can be.
Yes. UHV implementation. So target is we have to implement.
Please join us for the same. And we also have the website team, which is being led by Devesh Bhaiya. And more important task that is there in the conference is the individual and institutional sharing, which is coordinated by Chamundeshwari Didi from our SCR region. So all this task, there are lead volunteers and guides who help us, and there is a progress in every activity wherein we have the development of UHV point of view and formation of delegates, panels, and everything. The work is in progress. So as simultaneously I've done the acknowledgement of volunteers who are there. So now I request all the volunteers whom I have named to come together and we can have a quick photo. And I invite others too who want to be a part of this international conference to join us. So I invite for counseling and Moshmi Didi also have joined for counseling. Help. Pavanji is there for counseling. Richaji is joining for SDG. Ranganath Bhaiya, you are joining for education panel. Yes, Bhaiya. So almost everyone can come over here. Shashi Bhaiya, where you are contributing. You can join the delegate team. And we also have the most important is anchoring team also we need people. So I expect Mohsin Muzammil also to join very soon. Yeah.
The institution is delegation. You're asking. Yeah.
Delegate team lo.
No, sponsorship also. His name is
Organizing partners మేము చూస్తున్నాం because delegate కూడా already అది big task.
చేసుకున్నారా మళ్ళీ ఆర్గనైజింగ్ పార్ట్నర్ మీ పేరు కదా ప్రపోజ్ చేస్తుంది.
కానీ డెలిగేట్ టీమ్ లో వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారని మళ్ళీ ఓవర్ బర్డెన్ అవుతుంది.
అవునా? అట్లేదని చేంజెస్ నాకు చెప్పండి.
स्कूल एजुकेशन पैनल है अभी तक कोई नहीं ज्वाइन कर. We don't have the projects, no. हाँ. Yeah, all Rajal Bhaiya अभी आ जाए because the main mentor guide for this complete international conference is Rajal ji.
All are there.
So all can join this.
All the participants can come. Bhaiya, come here, Bhaiya. Please.
Didi, Sharmila Didi.
Sharmila Didi, come. Place is there. Please come. Please.
I am supporting education panel. My wife is supporting me.
You can.
So you are.
So you are invited.
You are preparing food before the meeting.
Last minute.
Last minute.
Thank you all.
వచ్చిందండి.
Thank you all.
Prepare. Sometimes I will.
So I was on time.
Thinking and
Those who are interested to contribute, please contact. Especially for taking.
both of them together.
Because I don't know much
He will add a video. You do this.
This is application.
Yes, you keep away. If you have pocket.
पॉकेट पॉकेट इज देयर बट वो नाम की पॉकेट है शोल्डर हाँ आ गया पॉकेट में ये भी पकड़ना है
Right there. Yes.
ओह
Yes, now we welcome Vanisha Didi and Champion Didi for media and communication activities.
Namaste everyone. So we are part of media and communications team. As the name suggests, whatever workshops are happening, FDPs, morning sessions, so all kind of events are covered and they are edited and published in media and communicated over social media channels and the website of the UHV org. So our guide is Rajul Bhaiya and our lead volunteers are Dr. Aprajita Didi and Dr. Ila Didi. So what all activities are covered in this media and communications team is video editing. So whatever morning sessions, events, workshops, ICH, VHE event and any kind of seminar is held, so that video are being edited by the video editing team. And it's an ongoing process. Whatever events are being held as per active calendar, so all videos needs to be edited there and then. So and the next activity within the scope is publications and design. For UHV org, we have monthly newsletter published and it's being designed using Canva software. So we are getting keynote for that, sharings and whatever FDPs events are held. So all this information is published in that monthly newsletter. And then event reporting, for example, that annual event we are hosting every year. So that reporting is being also published. And then that Rajya Anand Sansthan is an extension work which is also conducting UHV workshops. So their monthly newsletter is also published on the website. Then brochures and all, whatever events we have in the calendar, we need to design the brochures, posters, flyers, and then we publish them on website or social media handles. So recently we have started our LinkedIn account for UHV org, basically specifically for IEC HVHE event. So that also we are engaging our audience in that through regular posts and polls. And what all we have gained through this activity is we have been getting regular discussions based on the feedback which we receive for whatever work we do, either in video editing or content designing for the newsletter or brochures. So it helped us improving our listening skills and openness to diverse perspectives. Because if I'm thinking in a way, as the content needs to be delivered, but the target audience is a different one. So our guides and mentors help us in that. And it also helped us in improving technical skills. For video editing, we are using shortcut software. There could be more in which new members can help. And for graphic designing related to newsletter and brochures, primarily we are using Canva software and Word sometimes. Then content strategizing, crafting impact driven narratives. So all these related to basically keynotes and sharing sessions of the individuals. And team development is we are collaborating not regularly, but on WhatsApp groups we are collaborating. So whosoever is responsible for getting the information, the counts of the attendees in the FDPs, certificates allotted. So all this kind of information we are getting through WhatsApp channels. And we are getting feedback regularly for improvements in the same so that we can better coordinate in the upcoming events. And a heartfelt appreciation to all the volunteers. So these are the current volunteers in the video editing team. Chamundeshwari Didi is here. So she can tell us more about that. And newsletter volunteers are Ishra Didi is here. So she is helping us getting all the FDP's data, whichever are conducted in the current month. And I am helping with the designing and layout of that newsletter. And social media volunteers are there. And then we have the proceeding team also, who is preparing the ICHVHE report for the whole event. Didi, would you like to add anything?
Thank you, Banisha Didi. Namaste to all. For this activity, I'm just only participating in the UHV video editing team. Actually, I have started volunteering for this because when I was going through the morning sessions, as yesterday someone also told, we will be busy with our work and will be listening, but we are not concentrating much or focusing on that point. So I thought when we are trying to do video editing, at least once again we can go through the content, and it helps me to trigger to some point, and I'm able to do self-exploration much. And the most important thing I could explore during the video editing was as Didi has already told, the listening skills are improving, because basically being a teacher, I'm always used to deliver lectures, but listening is very less. But for self exploration and for to have better relationship, most important is we should be able to develop the listening skills. So this UHV editing has helped me to develop the listening skills, and I'm able to explore the content much, because I'm going through again and again. And one more thing was, when I was a child up to 10th class, I have studied in Kendri Vidyalayas, where I used to speak Hindi fluently. And then I have switched over to English and Telugu, but I have an affection towards Hindi also. My father was a Hindi Pandit, so I thought I'll do video editing of Hindi also. I started doing video editing, and I'm happy to listen to those languages and also try to explore the language further. So this video editing helped me a lot for my self-exploration also. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Didi. And we would like to invite the volunteers, whosoever is interested in the creative designing, proofreading of the content, any feedback we require, and if you are interested in video editing, then also you can volunteer. Ishrat Didi, would you like to add anything? No,
I'll not add, because newsletter is an outcome.
Previously, Sridhar Didi myself were doing video editing. Now we are not doing because of the lead one.
Okay, so you're also
Yes,
part of the
she's
team.
junior.
Yeah.
Ajo,
Haan.
ajo.
So we had to invite new volunteers. We have taken some other activities, projects. Those are new, they can contribute for video editing.
Yeah, creative designing or any content creation, we also need that. इनको भी बुला लो ना गीता दीदी को. गीता दीदी. Proofreading you can.
Right, you can decide later also and communicate. Slides to start. You're going in the sleeper.
Thank you, Manisha Didi, Chamundesh Didi, Ishrat Didi, for briefing about media and communication activity. So we are end of this panel discussion on the societal development. Thank you all for your involvement and your active participation in various projects and activities. We look forward to continue the same and contribute more for the societal development. We have Ganesh sir joined with us. If Ganesh sir want to give his inputs for societal development and for the projects. Namaste Ganesh sir.
Namaste, I'm connected, but I have nothing specific to mention.
Yes sir.
I'll give my observation at 3:45. I am told so.
Yes. So
Yes.
we are breaking for lunch now. There is a sharing session from 2 to 3:30, and few volunteers will be sharing, and few from IPE is also going to share. Yes. So we'll listen more from you in the concluding session after 3. So I welcome Rajul sir to give his closing remarks on this panel discussion on the societal development.
Slides. You can put that first slide that you had. Let's form. Okay, we are now at the end of this session. As we develop ourselves, we are able to participate in a team more meaningfully. And as a team, we can participate in the societal development. So when we talk about societal development, it's a very big thing. So we have divided into smaller pieces. And we have these two categories. One category is projects. That means something that we are developing, some asset that we are building, so that it will be useful when we go to implementation. So that is on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, you have activities which will continue for a long time. And three key activities in that is, number one is volunteer development. Developing the volunteers so that they are able to participate in the team activity. Actually that is the second most important thing, but first primary thing is RP development, developing the resource persons, so that the kind of plans that we are making, they can be fulfilled more or less in a self-sufficient manner. So that is the number one thing. Number two is volunteer development. And number three is the implementation. Implementation means that we are able to reach out to all educational institutions and help them to see the need for human values and help them to implement UHV to start with as a starting point. Once they have started, then they can go to the next step and the next step. Okay. So that is the placement of the projects and activities. There can be many other classifications of this, this set of projects and activities. So one on the left-hand side is primarily to do with material development and process development. And this work is being done by NCUHV, the National Committee for Universal Human Values. On the right-hand side, the implementation part is being done by volunteers from the National Coordination Committee for Induction Program, NCCIP. So both these committees are collaborating to, develop the assets and to use those assets for implementation. So we want a better world. We have a lot of complaints about this problem and that problem. So unless we participate, things will not change. So we have to participate. So that's what we have been discussing. And the more we are able to participate, we will also develop ourselves, and in the process, be able to develop our team. And then we have a more and more conducive environment for ourselves and for the next generation. So that is the placement of these projects and activities. They are not just for the sake of having some activity done or some project done. It is for the sake of societal development, the development of the kind of society that we have. Okay. So that's it from my side. If you have any questions, I can take, but I think we can stop here, and I'll invite Murthy Garu to give his observations if you have any. Yeah. Yeah, he'll give in the end, 3:45 he will give. Yeah. Overall observations he will share. But for this, what we have discussed so far today, we have discussed two things. One is about team development, the role of relationship in the development of the team. If you see the progression of a team, it may start with competition with each other. Even inside the team, there might be competition with each other, domination by one person over other people. Those kind of things will be there to start with. But as they develop the feeling of trust, as they develop the feeling of respect for each other, then those things will become less and less, that domination and that ordering somebody else to do the things, and all that. So those things will reduce. So, and we'll all be participating, taking the roles that we are good at and developing roles that we are not good at. So we'll continue to develop with the capability that we have and the capability that is required. We'll keep on working towards a higher level of capability. And the key or crux of that is the feeling of relationship in the team. For real, I mean, it's not just for saying. Okay, so that is one thing that we discussed in the morning. And with that team, we can participate in that societal development. So that's what we discussed in this session. So if you have any observations or questions, I'm glad that most of you are participating in some activity or project or the other. That is how the work is growing. Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
Well, if you look at what some people have said, for example, what T.G. Sitaramji said, he was the previous chairman of AICTE. He said that this seems to be a one-of-a-kind activity by any faculty group anywhere in India. Sure about that. That's such a large number of 500 volunteers who are working their second or third or fourth job. First job is in the college. Second job is at home. Or first job is at home, second job is in the college. And then they are working on UHV. Where are you finding the time from? Right? And why are you doing this? So he acknowledged that. He said that this is probably the largest effort for human values by any faculty group on a pro bono basis in India. Yeah, educational institutions are able to see that this may be a solution to some of the problems that they have. And some of the more, forward-looking educational institutions are also able to see that this is the kind of education that is needed for our children. Education that will lead to fulfillment rather than just addressing some problems. But when there are problems, then they certainly pay attention to it. But so the educational institutions are able to see now both these things because many questions are being asked about this first category, the problem category. But the aspiration category, which has been placed so nicely in the NEP, that more and more educational institutions are now able to see that also. Okay. So we have to have education which is preparing the students for life so that they can be fruitful, they can be fulfilled in their own life as individuals. They can have fulfillment in their families. They can contribute to the society and nature. So all the problems that you see are in these four categories. You have tension in the individual. You have strife in the family, these divorces and all these court cases. More than, 60% of the court cases are family court cases. And they run for many years. Just because that feeling is not there. And that education was not there for helping them to understand what is relationship in the family. Then you have this problem in the society. You have all these wars and these big things are happening now. Okay. Domination by one country or few countries. All those things are happening now because perhaps, they need to go through. A lot of corruption is there because they haven't been given the right education. They think that is the right way. All the cyber crimes are there. So many things are there in the society. And in the nature, you can see that now we are fighting for, I want your oil. I want your rare earths. I want your land. I want your people to be working for me. Why are they working for something else? So, etc., etc. All those things are going on because, and they will continue to go on till we have education which is helping the student to become, fulfilled within. So they are trying to run away from their unhappiness somewhere. So we have to help them, and that is the solution approach. Solution approach means you understand your purpose and you work to fulfill that purpose. Problem approach is I see the problems and I try to address those problems somewhere. If I can't address the root cause of the problem, then I address the symptom of that. So it never solves the problem actually. So we can see these problems and they can be addressed over a long period of time, but we have to shift the education, you can call it spaceship or you can call it ship in the direction of, in the right direction, in the direction of the human goals. So that shift is happening very slowly, but it is happening. And it is heartening to see that now at least 240 universities are able to see that. And they'll slowly start working on it. It won't happen overnight. It will take many years. But you can see that. And I would like to congratulate all of you because at least you have been able to see that that shift is needed. That shift from physical facility and sensation as the input for my life, as the driver for my life, to natural acceptance as the driver for my life. And that natural acceptance has many names, you can call it inner voice, you can call it divinity, you can call it, many things. In every tradition, there is a name for that inner voice. So we can shift from the outer voice of sensation, fulfillment, it is temporary, but people don't realize it because they don't see any other option. They have to see the options. So in education, at least this bit should go in so that you can see that there is another option. Then work towards it slowly, slowly. Yes. Okay, I think it is time for lunch. We have to feed the self and the body. So, so it's time to feed the body, nurture the body.
Thanks, closing remarks.